One of the biggest challenges that you're going to run into as you look to present data from Microsoft Excel is the data itself. It's the biggest challenge. Data comes in all sorts of formats. Sometimes it's really simple formats, sometimes it's really elaborate, sometimes it's all over the place, really inconsistent. Open in front of you, I've got an example of what I'm going to consider raw data. Now, perhaps this data that you're looking at here came from some other system. Some database in the back end, somebody sent you a CSV file, a text-based file, somebody pounded it out inside of an Access database or dumped it into Excel for you, wherever it's coming from, or maybe it's even a Word document, whatever. We got data. Now, looking at this data, it doesn't look like much. Again, I'm considering this raw data. It's really simple. It's a bunch of text and a bunch of numeric values, and I can see there's some mixed data inside of here. There's perhaps some data that's not formatted the way that I want it. When I go to present this data, I want consistency in the data. I want it to look good. Now, this is just one example. This deals with customer information. So I've got a few columns. I've got company name and customer ID and contact name and so on. And again, as you can see, I've got text-based and I've got some numbers and some mixed data as well. And here's some more numbers for a phone and a fax. Now again, I want to make this more presentable. So we're going to talk about some concepts of analyzing the data, cleaning it up, trying to make it more presentable. Get it ready for that dashboard or get it ready for that final report. So in those concepts that we're going to get into, we're going to talk about functions. Things like text-based functions. How you can use text-based functions to help you extract data from your raw data. How you can use text-based functions to clean data up. And we'll talk about various other functions that help us master analyzing this data here. Kind of doing some data mining, looking for the data that we need and cleaning it up as we do so. Now again, this is just one example of raw data. Here I've got another tab called Order Info. And once again, really simple, came from some other source, a text file and so on, dumped into Excel. Now it's up to me to present the data. Well, first I need to clean it up, get it presentable, get it consistent in its formatting and so on. So you can see here I got things like numeric data, I got text values, I got this employee ID not remember, which is just a number. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm not going to go around memorizing a bunch of employee IDs. I want to know who these employees are, right? What are their names? So we'll talk about other functions to help us not only extract the data that we need, but perhaps substitute or insert data that we do want in its place. Maybe a number 6 means Andrew Fuller, and number 4 means Nancy, and so on. I want to see their names. I don't want to see this number. Same goes with this ship via. 1, 2, and 3. Well, what's 1, 2, and 3? Let's clean that up. Let's make it more presentable. So again, we'll talk about some functions that help us do this. I want consistency. I want my dates to look a specific way, and I want it to be consistent throughout. So again, raw data, biggest challenge you're going to run into. Now we got to make it look presentable. We got to clean it up. We got to create consistency in there, and overall just have a better experience as we work with this data. So that's really what we're going to get into throughout the course. And then once we got the data looking good, then we'll create the dashboard. We got the consistent, good-looking data. Now we're going to present it in dashboard format.